Hey, beautiful soul. Today I am answering questions, some of the most asked questions I've gotten over the many years about crystals and angels. And right now it's mostly about angels because how you connect, how you believe, and answering these questions will help you work with the crystals of your choice as well as connect with angels. I do have my list, so I'm going to flip over to that while we're here together, okay? So how do we connect with them, or do we know which ones to connect with? That's a great set of questions, both of those actually. So how do you connect? Angels, please be with me. Angels, show me a sign that you are with me, something that I easily understand and recognize. Can you be more specific? Absolutely. The more specific you are, for example, angels, please show me a feather. And a feather will, appear at your feet or in some way. If you are being absolutely literal, then you're going to be focused on how that feather, for example, is going to show up. I was teaching a class years ago, or one of the classes I was teaching a few years ago, we were talking about becoming consciously aware. And one of the ladies asked and set her intention to see dragonflies. Now, in her mind, that meant dragonflies flying around and her seeing them with her physical eyes. Well, sight is very important, yes. And this was like a 48-hour focused intention, because once we decide that I want like to see, show me dragonflies, show me dragonflies. Well, she went about her day, and the second day she saw more dragonflies, but she didn't think she had, because they weren't flying around in a garden or around her outside. What she was being shown in the course of her daily going around things is she went to the bookstore one day, or a bookstore, and she saw dragonflies on a poster. And then the next day she had an appointment, I think it was at the eye doctor's or someplace like that. And they had a painting or a poster. Uh, what was it? It was an embroidered design, and it had dragonflies along with all kinds of flowers. She was being shown dragonflies, but it wasn't how she anticipated or expected. And so she discounted it. So when you ask to see feather, you could ask to see two feathers at the same time or multiple feathers. Some people get super specific. They want a white and black feather, or they want a feather from a certain kind of bird. Will it happen? Yes. But how long will it happen? Because you've narrowed it down so specifically that it takes longer. And what happens then? Now, could it show up immediately? Yes, it could. This feather. However, when you are open to how the signs appear, how they manifest, how they show themselves, you will be surprised at just how many you will see, find, be given. I mean, maybe you're walking around in a store and all of a sudden you see these beautiful, colorful feathers. You could say, please show me colorful feathers. That can be any color. It could be peacocks or pheasants or Lord knows what else, right? Okay. So be careful, be mindful of how you're asking, because if you just get so super specific, you're setting yourself up. And the conscious mind is notorious. See, I told you. It's not going to happen. So every day that it does or doesn't happen, more and more doubt. And so, you know, it's discombobulated your whole focus and intention. How do you know which guardian or which angels to connect with? Well, an easy way, because there's a multitude times multitude times multitude of angels, archangels, and in the angelic realms. So how do you know which one specifically? And what if in the moment you can't remember the name? Angels, please help me with blah, blah, blah. You and let or allow those particular angels that are in alignment with that particular request, that prayer petition, that intention to connect with you. You could also be a little more specific in angels. Angels, which crystals are in alignment with you to help me with finding this nice job, finding the right and perfect next job for me? Which angels can help me with clarity, and which crystals can help me with that? So angels and crystals, which ones of you can help me right now? I hope that makes some sense. So you can keep yourself open. So how do you know which crystal? Maybe you have a very big collection, or you're getting started, or somewhere in between. So ask the question, which crystal, you can say it out loud or in your mind. I'm going to say it out loud for y'all here. Which crystal will help me in this moment with grounding, manifestation, clarity, inner peace, healing my heart? Okay. Be open to the one that you feel the strongest attraction to in the moment. Because let's say you're going for emotional healing. We tend to think of pink naturally. It may not be a pink crystal, mineral, or stone that you are attracted to in that moment. It could be something completely different. It could be green. It could be an celestial shangan amethyst. Okay. It could be a Herkimer diamond. It could be magnetite. Here's a piece of magnetite right here so you can see it. This is mine. The shiny part is the magnetite. The rest of it, I believe, is hematite. Yeah, I believe so. Anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked here. And what do those do? So the magnetic attraction, let's just go with magnetite, okay? The magnetic attraction would be for the right angel or angels to help you heal the emotional hurt, the pain, the disillusionment. What would Shangan amethyst help you do? This is clear quartz, and it is amethyst that grows around a rod of, or a point of clear quartz. So protection, opening your crown chakra so that you can actually receive, understand and recognize, receiving in that way the information. What is green? Health, wealth, and abundance. In order to heal, you get to raise your inner vibration, and the right angels can come to you. So we're talking about emotional healing. Angels for emotional healing, please come and be with me. Help me connect with the right crystal to help me with this. And you don't even have to name the exact thing, because that's already in your conscious mind. And by not naming the thing, naming the experience, you are avoiding reconnecting completely with that set of emotions. So how do you do all of this? Okay, let's go with the magnetite. You are magnetizing, you're attracting, this is magnetic attraction. You are attracting the right energies and the right angels to come and be with you. You have to know their names. Oh, no, you don't. Can you? Absolutely. Angels of love, angels of emotional healing, angels from my heart chakra. That is more specific and leaving it open because it is about not allowing your conscious mind to be triggered for, I don't know how to do this. This isn't going to work. It's just, it does work. So, angels, thank you for bringing this to me, for bringing these healing energies to me. Now, if I were doing this, and if you could see it, I have this directly on my heart chakra because that's where I want these healing energies to come into my physical body and for the angels to be around me. And it is really as simple as that. Okay, one more question for today. I think we answered this one, but I'm just going to do it again. Let me see, what was the question? Oh, what is the best way to connect with an angel? Ask them. Ask them to show you a sign, either a repetitive number, and you could name the number again, or you can allow the number to just come because it can be a series of 11, ones, a series of twos, threes, four, five, or it could be even be the same time on a digital clock of some sorts on your phone, your device. It can even be the same song at the same point on whatever device, or when you go about your business, it can be, well, you hear the same song repeatedly several times in the same day, or repeatedly 2 or 3 days in a row about the same time of day. That's another way that the angels can connect with you, that you know that they're there. And the easiest way, when I was just starting all this out some years ago, it was show me something I can easily recognize and understand. And if you're not sure that the messages or the insights, the hits, as some people call it, the little thoughts that pop into your brain, are really from a higher realm, or in this case, the angels, ask them to repeat that thing, what they just said, the message, the 2 or 3 lines, the 2 or 3 words, in a different way. Give you the message in a different way. In the very, very beginning, I used to get 1 word responses, and then it got to be 3 words. And the voice, it was very distinct, and it was more of a vibration than me actually hearing voices, okay? And now it's phrases as well as conversations. So give yourself some time and compassion. And when you're not sure, you can ask them to repeat it differently so that you get it. And the thing about angels is they know we're not questioning them. They just know that we are asking questions. We humans tend to like, oh, well, what are they questioning me for? I know what I'm doing. Or maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but now I just feel stupid. That's not what the angels do. They're all unconditional love, and they are waiting, just waiting to be asked by you, beautiful soul. They want to help and support you. Now, if you have any other questions about angels and crystals, please pop them down below in the comments and I will answer them. So I'll see you again tomorrow, beautiful soul. Have an amazing day.